Hello and welcome back to Starfield. So, we return to the beginning mostly. After going to Ryujin and stocking up on stuff and things and getting our manipulation high. After the last recording, I went and sold the loot. And yeah, I ended up installing some add-ons to max out the vendor credits because frankly, all it was doing was forcing me to sit down and wait. So now I'll be doing that off screen anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to let you know we have done that. Sold stuff. And we got over 200,000 credits. So yeah, I guess Ryujin was a little more lucrative than I expected. Anyway, let's talk to Sarah. We'll fix up the ship in a moment.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let's
We're
go for
going
it.
to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
I don't have much time for that kind of thing anymore. So much to do around here, you know?
Okay, so
We'll need to head to Mast.
we'll
Check
see
in
how
with
much
the
I get
Vanguard
done here.
recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Okay, Sarah.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay, my current inclination is to follow through on the main quest line until we have all 4 of the Constellation companions recruited. And maybe I'll do that as a single recording since we have done this many times before. This first quest with her is probably considered the extended tutorial.
Protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
With me, Sarah? Yeah. You gonna walk with me, or you gonna hang back and shout at us from across the room? I guess you're gonna shout at us from across the room.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later.
All right.
Probably later.
Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Okay. So we're headed for Sidonia. Now, instead of just fast traveling there, well, I suppose I could fast travel to the ship. Fast travel to here is probably best bet. So,
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. Need some work done?
your eyes are creepy, man.
Okay, no problem.
So, real simple. I'm just gonna get in here and do a little updates on the tail. So first of all, reactors. We're gonna get the good one. And grav drives. We're gonna get the good one. Just like that. Now's probably the time to just go ahead and stretch this guy. Yeah, we're going to be doing some work here. You're going up there. I need a hab that is 3 long. We're just going to use the engineering bay. I think I'm going to use engineering bay empty, which still gives us the crew, but leaves us with kind of a busy corridor, I'll call it. There. Move you forward. Move you forward. Move you forward. Now we've got a choice. I can put a docker up here, or I can put it down here. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to put one of these in, 110 DP docker. That gives us some more stuff we can do. The engines, I'm going to upgrade to the 2030s. I wasn't going to upgrade this guy much, was I? Oh well. We've got the stuff. So now we have 30 light year jump range, 100 mobility, improve 3. I'd like to get more cargo and a better shield and better fuel. So shields. 1040A Marduk. There we go. And fuel. Let's go with these guys. So now we've got a ton of distance. I'm going to be cutting into their mobility a bit here, especially when I start adding cargo capacity. Yeah. Here we go. So I did cut the mobility down a bit, but that's all right. We're still maneuverable enough, and we still have these weapons that are my favorites. And our docker doesn't need to come down here. We're good. But still recognizably the frontier. Now, if I wanted to increase the mobility, actually, let's do this. I could set up some bracers here and put out some engines out on the end. White Dwarf 1020s. There we go. So better in every way than the Frontier, except it's heavier. Well, of course it's heavier. I added a bunch of stuff to it. There's our mobility. Kind of the Frontier extended. And that took a bunch of credits, but that's all right. There's more where that came from. Now, I do have Place Stores Yourself going, which means when I look in here, we're going to have no way to get to the upper. So I do need to do one more thing before we leave.
Good day, Captain.
I actually forgot this completely.
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
So I'm going to put the ladder here. So it's not right above our entry. So this is a ladder. We could put in a hole and we could jetpack up and down. Yeah, let's leave a ladder. There we go. Now let's make sure we actually have oh, right. Now it's above there. I guess I do want to put it in the back. Let's take a look at what this looks like up here. Yeah, I'm going to put the ladder in the back.
Captain, hello. I am.
Hey, what can I do? Sure, have at it.
Tend to spend extra time getting the doors placed properly. Okay, and we should be able to head out to talk to Morara. Okay, let's just double check. This ladder's good. Okay. And it comes up in the normal place for the Frontier. This is where normally our docking bay would clip in. Get us into space, and we can set up our power. Really wish I could do the power distribution before we took off. Okay. Full power to engines and shield and power, and that leaves us with 3 points we can put in grav, and we're good. How about that? And we are headed for Sol system. Yeah. No contraband on this ship yet.
Welcome to Mars.
So we're doing the old neighborhood, which is going to be down low, so I'm going to do it from here. There. So now when we get back into the quest log, it should do the right thing.
Unless we're picking up parts at Deimos or digging for minerals, I hope you have a good reason for landing here.
Lady.
Lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Yeah, you're the one that wanted to come here, lady. I think I'm going to pick up my vehicle while I'm here.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Okay. I got the RAV. I don't have the other vehicle installed. I took out that. I've been trying to limit the number of creations I've got loaded. At least until they figure out the whole pointer thing.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out. Yes?
And we're going to end up picking up a whole bunch of
Most visitors
miscellaneous
have
quests around here.
Mining takes all things. Young upstarts from the military.
Hey, Jack.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially when it's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I've got problems. What do you say?
It sounds to me like you should be paying me to bring him back. But you barely know where he went.
What? Yeah, fine.
Sarah Morgan liked that.
Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Just singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
So previously I had an add-on, a creation loaded, where when I teamed up with a new companion, I had the option of having them immediately granted a whole bunch of affinity. Decided not to do that. So we're going to be working up our affinity the old-fashioned way. Or not working it up and not triggering the companion quests for the companions we are interested in. Okay, so let's... actually, instead of... I've had problems with these guys if I use the... what do you call it? The new method of getting there, where it comes out on the other end and my companion wants to talk, and it messes it up. So for this quest, or anywhere else where I believe my companion is going to have something to say immediately as we arrive, I'm just going to, you know, jump in.
What do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
Oh, you get distracted with litany in the faith.
Worship the Great Serpent. Well, lucky for us. All right, I'll broadcast out over our comms system. If this works, we should be able to get to that satellite without them caring.
Okay, they are immediately turning blue. Cool.
Okay. Pretending to be a religious zealot who believes in a dreadful cosmic entity. Perfectly normal. Oh, Great Serpent. Bless this communion that we may walk in Jinan Varun's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
They speak the litanies of the promised. Let them pass. Be grateful that we observed Jinan Varun's commune with the Great Serpent today. Even such a bold recitation will not save you from judgment next time.
Okay.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star Yard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Let's see if cruise mode works. Oops, I hit R instead of T. Dope. Oh well.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Okay. Still doing tutorial-like things. Yeah. Could I just leave Sarah behind on this one? She'll do fine.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here in some...
Okay, so advanced. None, inner, outer, out, both. That looks like those two. And there we go. Nope. So it's not this one. There we go.
Alice came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with space food. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
What's that about letting people be their own conscience? Really judgmental. Anything interesting in here at all? Digipick. I know we've got a bunch of digipicks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step out there in the middle in zombie time, phase time, and help these guys shoot each other. But first, we're going to loot them up. Okay. Now let's see if I can find all the bodies. Go. Yeah, this is pretty much God mode at this point. Hey, Sarah, I see you found the rest of them. Okay, anything left up here? I think I got everything looted as I walked past it. Nope, not quite. I did miss a few.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune.
Look at all that stuff we just looted.
Request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Okay, read the secret outpost.
He's almost daring this.
So now we can go do the Mantis quest.
Much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
I'm not going to bother to run around looting the minor stuff here. Basically, the good weapons that I'm picking up will sell for quite enough to keep us in shipbuilding money. Quantum Edged Varun Pain Blade. Action figure Kaiser. Oh, cool. Ship systems repair 5% faster. I really wish that I could place these guys in my ship. It'd be neat having that figure like on my dashboard. And that's my new Pain Blade. I think that's probably going to be my best melee weapon. Yep. Actually, no, it's not, but I'm going to use it anyway because it's legendary. Cornered, lacerate, elemental. Okay, well that might add enough damage to make up for it. Besides, it's a Varun weapon. And I am, after all, a worshipper of that stuff. is one thing down here. Sometimes this guy's got good stuff. Credits. Credits will do fine. Didn't quite get everything. There we go. And we are done here.
How can I be of service, Captain?
At this time, I'm going to try to use the new travel mode. So we're headed for Neptune. Going to drop a quick save just in case this messes up. Autopilot on, so it will bring us to a stop at the right distance. If you don't use autopilot, you either stop too soon or overshoot, unless you're lucky. Now we could encounter something on the way. Who knows? Oh, there's a ship over there. Let's go take a look at it. Maybe we could go peek our nose at the anomaly before we head to Neptune. Just to kind of get a feel for what sorts of things we can find in cruise mode. And there's another anomaly. That's way past the ship, though. Several ships here. Cool.
Potential collector ship identified. Hailing initiated. Hailing in progress. Hail accepted. Collection team, do you plan on boarding?
Yes.
Understood. Organic life support systems online. Opening hatch for boarding.
Cool. Surveyor ship. I hope it's not a trap. 50-50. Who knows? It says, speak to the captain. Activity? Yeah.
When we detect a radio signal that has an eligible pattern, we perform an immediate grav jump to the area in question. Welcome aboard, valued team member. Are you here to collect or observe?
I'm here to collect.
Delivery complete. Please delay all your PTO and sick days until after completion of this assignment.
Mineral survey. Okay. Oh, search for xenon in cave on Titania. Honey, we've been dragooned. Interesting ship. Landing bay. And let's head back. What do you say, Sarah? Shall we divert? Sure, let's divert. Search for xenon in cave on Titania. Oh, that's local. Oh, right. It's yet another moon. Want to be surprised sometime? We'll check out how many moons Jupiter and Uranus and Neptune and Saturn have. Jupiter's the big one. But we're going to head to Titania. This is well out beyond Jupiter. I think it's a Uranus moon? Uranus or Neptune? Yep, moon of Uranus. I guess we're doing that. I think this could be enough of a diversion, though. We'll continue on with our mission after we hit this one. Okay, the 3 dots means it's a quest thing, right? So yeah, basically we just took off all the way across the solar system because we boarded a ship that gave us a mineral survey. Is that going to set the tone for this particular pass through the universe? Oh. Titania. It's on the other side, so we're just gonna flip around, and there we go.
I got a question for you. Thanks for stopping. I have a really important question for you. Do you know the way to Uranus? Take her out! I sure hope so. It's right behind you. Smell you later.
Yeah. I would let you go except for the crude joke. I think my sound effects for my engines are stuck on. What are we supposed to do here?
Anything organic off this rock?
Search for xenon in cave on Titania. We're looking for xenon in the cave. Let's take the Rev 8. Oh, good lord, one of these surfaces. Well, the nice thing about the low gravity is that we float for a long time. There we go. Make sure we are not blocked getting out. That was fun. Search for xenon in the cave. Cool. So what I'm going to do, toggle power names, I'm going to use elemental pole. We just pulled a whole bunch of xenon. I'm not sure what the range on that is. I think we pulled everything out of the cave at once. What else did we get there? Magnesium, antimony, xenon. Works for me. I am going to go back to this quest that we're going to fast travel to Neptune.
Wait, do you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Yep. Hey, Moira.
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Vanguard's a civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White-lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead.
Artifacts gone. Good. That's it.
Start
The engines.
Team. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
Okay, so we can reload while the door is opening. I wonder what that looked like to Sarah. She didn't even get to the door. Good Lord. Hey, Wara?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And Vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. Now I know that kind of talk. You two Marines?
Constellation, actually.
What? Seriously? Man, I've heard stories, but I had no idea you all were this dangerous.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
We could use more crew.
Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's
Okay.
get back to the lodge.
Whee! And again, all we're really interested in is weapons and equipment from the bad guys. Main old neighborhood, return to lodge. There we go. You know what? I'm going to stop by Jemison on the way, and we're going to sell the loot. First of all, did I get any better weapons? Got the hard target. Not really seeing anything that makes me want to change it up. Need to make sure I don't sell the operative stuff or the fitted business suit. So we're going to go to the cargo hold. So we're going to put stuff in the cargo hold that we don't want to sell and don't have nailed down. There we go. We'll have to just walk our way through the aid, the consumables, and all of that. So yeah, I'm glad I mentioned earlier on that I had loaded up the. But I loaded up the creation. Load up the creation that anything else? Load up the creation that increases the shopkeeper money, because we're about to see that. I think it used to be 65,000 plus. No, not 65,536. It was something 65 something else.
Oh, please take a look.
And Emily now has 2.475 million. So we're going to sell all the weapons that we don't have locked down. I'm going to go buy back. No, I do not have a cutter. Okay.
Oh, please take a look.
Let's see. Consumables. Notes. MISC.
Thanks for coming in.
How much did we end up with? I didn't look. 230,000 credits. Okay. Doing pretty good. I suppose I could just fast travel back to the lodge, since we're going to be using that anyway. Here we go.
You're back. Did you?
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Superior spacesuit and helmet. Cool.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
I thought I turned off that add-on. We're not going to do the fast affinity progression. Maybe later. I have a few personal errands to run.
Fair enough. But before you go, let me tell you about our other leads. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
We should. Okay, so,
Bye for now.
I do want to take her with me to do Barrett.
Yeah? I'm right behind you.
Okay, and the next thing I want to do, get onto the ship, crew, and assign Sarah. Okay, and we want to now go chase down Barrett.
Imagine.
It appears things have gone downhill since the last time you were here. Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation. Well, you're back.
In.
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it. You're right. You tell yourself you got deadlines, that the credits are what matter. But it's people doing the job, not machines. You think if you're strict with them that they'll focus on the work, give you a little distance if things go wrong. But you want them to win. Every boss does. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you." Not for them, anyway. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Okay, so, Power cell. Let's see here. Grab Heller's cutter. If I put Heller's cutter on a hot button, I won't sell it by mistake. Let's put it on open bracket. Another emergency power cell. And yeah, there's a solution to the puzzle that we're on right now that involves using power cells, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to put all the power cells in the cargo of the ship. Increase particle weapon damage. I may have already picked that up before, I don't know, but now I have, so we're good. Keep hoping to get a Argos Extractor's uniform. Seems like all they've got space undersuits today. Gray engineering outfit. Black engineering outfit. Okay, well, that's all of the stuff in here. So that's where we would put these to power things up. We're not going to do that. We're going to use our security to pull out the data storage.
Underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy.
That's right.
One of them is down looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D doomed. Whoever finds this, attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Okay, so by pulling the message out of the computer, we missed getting a emergency power cell from here and from a robot outside. Dope. Still, we got quite a few of them. We've already been through all of this. Came through here earlier and didn't find a single Argos Extractor's suit. I don't know what's up with that. Thought they were fairly common. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Well, it is a main loot crate. Let's go with master lock. So we're going to auto slot to simplify the outside. Do. So that would be so it's not auto slotting, which means I may have already messed it up. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
I haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's sword.
Yeah, the real reward was that emergency power bank. As we know, those are used all over the place, even though I generally will not dip into my reserve to grab them. Okay, let's talk to Lynn.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that.
Yeah, actually we missed out on 3 emergency power packs.
Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? What? Really? Not really cut out for whatever it is people like you and Barrett do. But it might not be a bad time to think about a career change after all this. If you have room in your crew for an outpost supervisor, maybe we can talk. Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, all right. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barrett and Hella. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever...
Optional recruiter, now we can recruit her.
Seems like you've been my contract's up with. Works for me.
I'm even going to assign her to the frontier for now. We can't assign her to our outpost.
I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
Because the outpost doesn't have any place to put them. Okay, now we travel to Danra. It's always somewhere different. Well, not always somewhere different, but it's often somewhere different. Find Barrett and Heller.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Meters. Good enough. Yeah, vehicle is obstructed is... yeah, a challenge. Hey, Heller.
thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Nah, I'll be alright. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
You should let us help you. There's no reason for you to have to suffer needlessly.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me." Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Recruit him as crew.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Let's start with you on the ship.
Whew. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Okay.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
So, emergency transmission 2.
Fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the
Vessel
left?
3.
I can't make out the console.
Yeah, that's right near my right near my base.
You, Captain.
This is Sirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Members of the crew have...
Yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious.
Actually, let's
put the gun
hit the base
down.
first so we can...
See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
I can actually unload the Kintech creation at this point. So I need to put in a couple of crew workstations here.
Captain.
And assign Barrett and not Barrett and Heller and Lynn. Okay, so F R. We need to put in where to go? Crew stations. Need 2 crew stations. Just like that. And I'm going to add some bunk beds. Oh. Let's see. It's QT. We need fiber. So I think any of these beds, anything I would do to make beds for, oh, that would work. You guys don't mind sleeping in one bed, right?
Expanding the outpost a bit.
Just a bit. So now I can. Lynn is assigned here and Heller is assigned here. So each crew station actually gives us 2 crew. Since I have looted some X-Tech, do I now know how to build the thingy? I don't know how to build the thingy yet. Here we go. So Lynn and Heller are now parked on Vessel 3B, where no doubt they will be happy. And we can continue on our way to rescue Barrett.
Touching down.
So before I actually got into a committed relationship with Andreja before doing Shattered Space, maybe I'll do it the other way around this time. Do Shattered Space very early on. Maybe immediately after we recruit her. That might be cool.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am.
So I am going to go in on phase time. They are not going to have time to get anywhere near me. I was actually able to shoot a turret after starting the door open.
Oh, yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? No exaggerations this time.
Advanced mag storm.
Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extreme file in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just gonna pop like a soda can.
Okay, Barrett. Let's go.
Holy shit.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
I think Barrett is Starborn.
You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matteo the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matteo. Real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? Very well. Perhaps it would be best to just let Barrett go.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Okay, anything good here to loot?
Got nothing to say to you.
Matsuura's in charge. You're lucky the boss is so generous. Got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, trauma pack, it'll do. So let's head home.
While we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo. Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
Normal affinity progression, thank you.
You don't want to get dragged down in the gravity of my genius. I get it. Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, I think the next one I'm going to do is teaming up with Sam. Oh, and
Sure, I've got a minute. Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure I can assign Barrett to the ship. Yep, there we go. He counts as our first actual member. Vasco, robots don't count. I put that add-on in because they hang around outside. They don't use air. They don't use food. Sarah has leadership, so she adds 1 to the ship's capabilities, so she doesn't actually count. So Barrett's our first actual 1 out of the 3.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts. I
cannot wait to meet her.
As possible.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
There we go. Cora doesn't count because she's a kid.
Whoa.
Apparently
I know
kids
a few
neither
dark
eat
sides
nor
of the
breathe.
Aquila moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi. Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest.
She's a lot better now than she was.
Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The 3 of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole.
Hey, get to it.
We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Got something for me?
Okay, so now, empty nest, we travel to Aquila City.
If we're planning on staying a while, we could grab a room at the Stone Root Inn.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
You're going.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there. Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the gal bank vault. See if we can help move the situation along.
So yeah, because I came through here for Ryujin, we got that little bit of that quest going. I figured they would repeat the call-outs when I got there with Sam. Okay, before we do this, let me go get something to drink. I will be right back.
Aquila City.
Okay, let's head onward into the unknown, talk to Vladimir. If I did this right, we shouldn't have an active companion at all right now.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Hello.
Vlad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the game
We
at
got
some
a
point.
look on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood. Gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow. And the iron's always been good to me. Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Always preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
I will keep an eye out for her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Jaw the words another time, then.
I think I'm going to take a moment here to reload and see if things get better. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if that clears up Vlad's shirtless problem. Yep. Model's back. Good.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No, not really. I mean, I do require you to be available and on ship, but
Textbook there. We're free.
let's head for Samadhi.
Grav jump complete.
Deserted lab. Okay.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
I'm going to go in under phased time. Anybody out there interested in me is going to start coming in the door. Maybe I just didn't give him time to aggro. Saw two guys go down here. So we no longer trigger mines. I should know better than to FaceTime before opening a door. That does feel so much like cheating. Okay, so we are going to get in here. I will harvest the area after I do this. Okay. No idle full. Can I fast travel from here? Yes, I can.
Enemy's ground drive disabled.
You there. For usual reward you if you take out any acoustic ships. Please and thank you.
We'll come back for Juno's Gambit sometime in the future. I am too busy chasing down my friend.
Site is clear. Descent started.
Good day, Captain.
Mode.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
I probably could have gotten a melee sneak attack on him. One left around behind. There we go. Get far ahead, she can really move. Sometimes there's a guy up there. Oh, there is still a guy up there. All done. And I'm not going to worry about that last guy.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before.
I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
I do want to do a quick elemental pull. And we can head back to the collection.
Andreja, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Matteo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Another realist has joined our ranks. I'm outnumbered.
The truth hurts, Matteo.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
I want to do normal affinity, but we're going to work on it. So normal affinity, but we're going to keep going. I'm just glad to be home.
Yes. So am I. Let me know if you need me.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back
I have sharpened the blade for this very.
Okay, so we are going to make sure she is assigned to the ship. I just made sure that she was still my active companion.
That, Vladimir, she's on her way.
And we're going to go back and talk to Vladimir. It's still part of that same quest, so we do this. But first, I do like the Varun X clothing better than what she's wearing. Actually, I already have this written down. Hold on. I thought I'd written it down. Okay, so I didn't, so let's do it right now. Crafting, hopping, list. Sorry, I'm setting up some template stuff. Do. So, starting from the top here, what do I want to be building? I want to do a couple of rune amulets, so just an amulet. This is going to take one aluminum, sealant, and fiber 1. We would need the shroud belt. Aluminum. Should I put this on screen? I could put this on screen. Yeah, let's see here. Hold on. I need to rework that for just a second. There we go. So with aluminum, we need 1 sealant. We need 1 fiber. We need 2. I'm going to make 2 sets of this because I'm also going to be putting this on. Capes, no. Gloves, no. Not the mask. Rune outfit shroud. There we go. You need 1 sealant. Oops. I will have to change the Python code a bit. Fiber. Need the scarf. One sealant. The fiber. And in the vest. Two aluminum. One sealant. And 4 fiber. That's it. So back to here. These are going to be QIPM. Total quantity of material is that plus Q times P. So there's our total budget. We need 8 fiber, 8 aluminum, 30 fiber, and 10 sealant to do this. Let's go do it. Oh, also, anything else I'm going to want to add? Nah. There's some bits and bobs I could add later, but this will get us into some fairly nice looking duds. Who would have this stuff? Well, let's start off with Jemison Mercantile. UC Distribution might also have some of this. I have been selling off materials. I should have kept a list of interesting things to keep for crafting.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to... Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, so, resources. Aluminum, we need 8. We need 30 fiber. We're going to still need 2 more fiber. And sealant, we need 10.
Thanks for coming in.
Let's see if UC Distribution has some fiber.
They'll have our table ready soon.
Did we have to come early? You know they'll be late.
Ooh. Well, we still need to recover for some injuries. Haven't been letting myself take injuries. I should.
Bulk items may require multiple. Welcome to UC District. I have been told it'll be up and running. Also, if you're here, I hope we have what you...
Resources. Fiber. Yes, you do.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind
Okay.
being overweight.
Let's go make some clothes, Andreja. I will take down the document once we're done making things.
Who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Matteo or Noel?
Let's make the amulet last, just in case I miscounted. First thing would be the outfit. Maroon. Outfit. Shroud. Need to make 2. Okay. And then we need to make belt and scarf. Let's do belt. I don't like the fact that it was moving to the right there as I clicked. Scarf. Okay. vest and amulet. Exactly. Okay.
Ah, hello. What have you got for me?
I have a nice outfit for you. So, Varun. Huh, I looted a serpent somewhere. Get one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. I am going to wear like that.
All right, then.
There we go. Yeah. And now we're ready to go continue our questing.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
There we go.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Ooh. Oh, and thanks for wearing your shirt today, lad.
All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Okay. You ready for this, Andreja? Into the unknown.
This is a Freestar guard ship. What are you thinking?
They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
They're not jumping out of here.
Let's...
We weren't expecting so many Varun vessels.
Yeah.
Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Any way we can repay you?
I could use extra repair parts. I could always use repair parts.
Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
In fact, I think with the repair parts in hand, I'm just going to head onward into the scanner anomaly.
Beginning landing cycle.
hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
So maybe off that direction. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I mentioned this previously. I turned off my add-ons that trivialize the temples because now we can upgrade our powers without having to go through 120 temples. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, hold on. Let's turn that off. There we go. Which means I need to be all set up to chase after these fangs.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
Damn it! I keep just missing them. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the next one. My face model, my head model is gone. Anti-gravity field 3.
Yes? Are you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. Hello? Back to it then.
Okay. Into the unknown. Return to the lodge.
The city certainly projects a powerful image for the United Colonies, eh?
It sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colonies' collective nose.
And you'd think with the two of us dressed identically, with the same symbolism, they would maybe twig to the fact that I am also a Varun sympathizer.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Okay, so we need to do anti-gravity.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
We want to go ahead and do the Walter Stroud one. I mean, at this point, Power from Beyond is just generally doing temples. Yeah, we could do all that money can buy. That'll trigger the Starborn, which means we can start accumulating the quantum essence. Let's do this. Let's include this one in this recording, even. Think of it as recruiting Walter.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
There we go.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Okay, let's do this.
To the Volai star system, then.
This is a fun one.
Admit I'm a little excited.
Rainy Tuesday evening. We spent all afternoon doing Ryujin, and now we're doing a whole bunch of getting Constellation going.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora. security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon, and the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
That's true. Okay. Where are we headed?
Neon. Instant sensory.
Oh. We have to talk to Walter first.
Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
So we're still picking up side quests on Neon. Thought we had all of those. Oh well. Sorry for leaving you standing out in the rain, Walter.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Let's try this again.
Gangs think they run this city. But I don't see
I don't like them.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has it. Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Hey, do you want to stop by Core Kinetics? Take a look at their weapons real quick before we get involved here? Yeah.
You to buy some weaponry? I'm your guy. Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it. I've got you covered. I like your style. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, I really like your style. You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind... I'm talking military. No. This is...
In real life, at this point, I'd say, look at my watch and say, oh, I'm out of time. Guess you lost the sale.
You, my friend. So what do you...
Stop talking and let me buy some guns.
That's what I... Let's get you tooled. This stuff will put hold...
Okay, weapons. So Mind Tier is right up here. 2277 DPS and Poison Storm is 1360. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy Mind Tier for me and Poison Storm for Andreja. These are both going to be 50 MI, right? Right. We have plenty of rounds of ammunition for them, so we don't need to buy any ammo.
Remember, if you've got the creds, we...
Here, I have... Yes, well, I saw it earlier and thought... Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future.
570 credits, okay.
Did you need something? I keep whatever you...
Okay, so, weapons. You get Poison Storm. I'm going to wield Mind Tier. In fact, we're going to reset our hot buttons at some point. And you need some 50 MI.
Right.
Okay, so Mind Tier becomes my preferred weapon. Crowd Control becomes an weapon 5. There we go. And this is going to become weapon 6. So yeah, we're going all in on the array stuff.
Great place to blow off some steam.
Oh.
Is something amiss? I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or 2. Or 3.
So you want to actually use that Poison Storm.
Is that it, then?
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Invest... to it is a mistake.
No, I'm here. Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, Alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we go do this.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Okay, so he gave us all of 1,000 credits. Walter, 1,000 credits could slip through the hole in my pocket and I would never know. So first off, James Newell.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
This is more than just recruiting. This is kind of a Constellation Part 1, isn't it?
You have something better to do.
There is little question that region has some influence here.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rosa. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Done this dance before, have you? All right, fine. I don't
You're
want any
Starborn.
trouble. Sleep Crate 1. That's where the guy lives.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick.
Poor James. He's been so out of sorts lately. Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. Oh no. I'd hate for you to get sucked into the whole silly affair. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Take your time.
Okay, so she's got a bunch of stuff for sale. Got enough Digipix. So take care of your resources. Ooh, extra recon stim's not bad. I could always use extra parts. Ooh, extra diplomacy. I'm already wearing that. Right. For some reason I read that differently in my head. Okay,
Stop by again soon.
so we could talk to him and start that quest, but I'm going to leave it. We head down to Sleep Crate. Okay, so what do we got here? Outside, outside, either.
Can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
Let's see. It's got a termination notice. The role within Slayton has been made redundant. Bank account's empty. Okay. So he's going to be desperate.
What I don't sell, I
Okay, so let's see what Mr. Boone can do to us.
Now, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try? Here, take a...
Okay, so I'm worried about security.
The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places.
Yeah, your officers can prevent someone else from getting hurt.
I see. Well, congratulations on your intelligence now. I think the Astro Lounge...
That's a little high.
We do strive for...
I'm going to auto-persuade on this one.
Mr. Stroud is coming. Well, I think we can certainly offer a
That's perfect.
Excellent. Hope to see you again.
I asked him about controlling the doors, and he talks about fire code violations, so we're going to do that on our own.
Too much to ask for?
Okay, so I don't think we're actually detected. I think there's a bug with that meter. Outside, both outside. Okay, so you are here. There we go. Remote door control. Approved handed signal will allow use to lock door one time.
I never had the patience for computer system. I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. You have my attention. We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was? I can imagine. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects? A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. I very well may, if things continue along such an incredible path. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Okay, so we continue onward. We do need to make sure to check in with our companions from time to time. They will have commentary on what's been happening.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
Yeah, especially the premium edition stuff.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine.
Aren't the two of them cute together?
There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Are you ready? Can we talk now?
Is everything ready? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Okay, so now we meet with the buyer. Potentially have to use some of the precautions I set up.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Okay, so we're looking for a guy with a big briefcase.
Come on, dance! Go crazy!
Well, there's a guy with a big briefcase. Musgrove.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Having fun?
Good. I just saw our cellar walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
Okay. Let's do this.
What?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'm standing. Deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
What? How did you... As you can see, we know everything about everyone we deal with. Now let's skip to it, shall we?
All right. You win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Okay, so we didn't need the whole door thing.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Let's go.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner.
Yeah, like I
We
said.
don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Yeah, you're just a pawn.
He... What? Damn it! That is something he'd do. Well, I'm done being some throwaway goon for Slayton. I quit.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Hiding behind the pole there.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Okay, Walter, let's do this.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Find a way to the next floor.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yeah, you know who we are. Slade's waiting for us.
Yes, he is expecting you. I can give you access to the elevator, but that's it.
Yep. That's okay, really. We know this is a trap.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
What?
Photo mode. There we go. We are elevator people now.
Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, here, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator.
Well, I'm thinking that that meter is not entirely reliable.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Yeah, there's no reason that should be set up as a caution right now.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
Unless it's because Walter was walking around on the outside somewhere.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole. Wait. It's walking down the hole. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end.
So I've got void form queued up for that last hallway traversal on the end there, just in case.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
Okay, void form wasn't really needed.
You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door.
Andreja's
It should take you outside.
basically got permanent built-in chameleon.
Outside. You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Okay, we're back to being hidden properly. Whoops. Okay, I did a save and a restore there, and apparently I didn't get the save off properly. So we have to repeat this a little bit, but at least our stealth is fixed.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
I've used that trick occasionally when we got weirdness in the graphics where I will pause the recording and hit save and hit restore. And it's cleared things up in the past.
It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right.
Sometimes, like this time, I didn't get the save done properly. I must have hit the buttons too quickly or something.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Okay. Onward and outward. I'll get the save in here. So quick save will bring us back to just inside this door. Now these guys on the outside, they shoot to kill. So I am not going to worry about sneaking past them or anything like that. We can head out here like this. We're going to hit phase time. And we are back to hidden again. Because it takes them time to see you.
Quite nothing there. Shit.
Yeah, you're not going to belly up to where you've got a line of sight on us. Because you guys know that a Time Lord is coming after you. Okay. That should be everybody that cares.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes. I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
You know what, Andreja? How about we let him go this time? Would you be okay with that? Because I think he was set up. Army soldier, huh? Cool. Kinetic weapons deal 10% more damage on first pickup. Cool.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
And I think somebody set him up. We're letting you go.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Okay.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Oh, and really, thank you for your
Welcome
assistance.
to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Okay, they didn't set her up with an alternate dialogue tree for her on the way out. That's too bad. So we need to, oh. Fast travel is currently unavailable. So they really want us to run back to the ship through Neon. Okay.
If this ship doesn't end soon, my man is nothing.
Always
deal
a
with the man
satisfying
who
moment
wanted us
to
dead.
return to your ship.
I guess we can call that a win. What do you
Can't
think?
take off yet? You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate. And I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star.
You talk with everybody.
Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Okay. Let's head home.
This never gets
Yeah, everybody's got opinions.
This right here is my catnip. Orbit reach.
Whoop.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
Now, if we had been tooling around in one of these all this time, he would still say that.
You see much.
I'm not using the Starborn thing here. I don't want to hit Constellation into that yet.
Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Yeah, who are you to say?
Especially not you, determines our worth.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Let's get out of
We'll get
here.
through this. Hold on.
And we grav jumped anywhere. And actually, in a stand-up fight, we can take those guys without any problem. But you can't when you first do it, the first universe through. You'll get there, you're in a hardly upgraded frontier.
Then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay?
Okay, so everybody desperately wants to talk. Yak, 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 yak.
Yeah, what is it? Now that we have a moment. After your...
I find that...
I'm going to step through
according
these
to
in a
what I've
hurry.
heard, we're dealing with some...
Well, that temple proves. The problem is that... It's just that all we know for anything else is just... Oh, believe me. Think about the... Who was this one? Perhaps. It's funny. Never in my... I just hope that you'll... No. Look, I've already... All I can do is... Whatever might... Something you need? Time to go?
Okay, next, Sam.
I've been from one end of it, but I've never, and I mean, who built it? I don't need some Matteo philosophical navel gazing. And what you can do, but... And there you have it. Forget about me, I mean, whatever. And even if everything's perfect, they're... Smart. Staying focused. The other Constellation, assuming they even believe.
Anything else, Sam?
Good to see you. No, that's it then.
Barrett.
So, you should mysteriously... Then what happened? Uh-huh. Hold up a second. You encountered in what? There's that weird look in your eye. You get all I can't believe I missed... I'm kicking myself. We don't have an... Anyway, thanks. I wonder if we can find... Just opens up a world. Hey, Captain. Alrighty.
Okay. Now I need to talk to Andreja if y'all will get out of my way.
I wanted to thank you. You seem to... I think none. You have certainly become... If I may... No, I do not. Many of the other men... I have not shared much. Why should I be? For those that have... Vladimir is the... I lack...
Should I flirt or not? I think I'm gonna not flirt, but I think we're still gonna get there.
No, but it seems to... I know this seems... By a group, And yet here we are, discussing... I wanted to thank you for... I know that you... Indeed it was. Thank you for talking this over with me.
Okay,
Read any good books lately?
Hey, Cora.
Books? I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me? My book allowance is all gone. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance.
Dad, this is between us.
There you go.
Oh, Dad?
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
Yeah, Now, the important question. And please don't say...
Yeah, cheese pizza is classic.
No,
There you go.
no.
Looks like it's cheese pizza from here on out.
This is horrifying. Oh, well. Let me think. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval.
Okay, so we're done talking to everybody. Can we go back to the lodge now? I wonder. I should have a little thingamabobber, a companion affinity terminal. So right now, Sam is my highest affinity because we have the longest quest with him. Andreja is currently lowest, but we're going to be teamed up with her.
Quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Hey, Constellation meeting.
Is that Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn.
Photo mode. Yeah, I think that'll... Oh, wait a minute. Let's put a frame up. There we go.
Demand we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
I'm going with time travelers.
Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Let's diplomacy this one.
You do have a way with words.
That way everybody likes it.
I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Okay, so I'm going to call the recording here. I think I'm going to title this Constellation Part 1. And we're going to go do something other than the main quest next time, I think. I will see you in the next recording.